Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the first thing that I've done is I've filled the hot pot, tea kettle,
Yeah.
with distilled water from the sink.
Yeah.
Okay. So now it's just about to finish boiling, and in the meantime, what I've done is I've kind of got this set up to do 2 batches. Now this is one batch for us is 2 gallons.
Right.
So we're going to make the mix for 2 gallons.
Yeah.
So what I've done is it takes 2 cups of organic sugar to make one of our batches. Now normally for 1 gallon it would be 1 cup, but we're doing 2 gallon batches. So I've measured out. We're going to make 2 batches here. So I've measured out 2 cups of the sugar in this container and 2 cups of the sugar in this container.
Yeah.
Now, as far as the tea bags go, these are the family size tea bags. So when you use family size tea bags, they say there's 3 or 4 real bags in each one of these.
Yeah.
So you need about 10 to 12 bags for the size that we're doing. So so you need to have 6 of the family size bags. Now what I do is I tie them all together so that it's just easier to keep them all together, and then I pull off the little paper tabs. You see, here's the one that looks like before. I do it, and I pull off the paper tabs because I don't know what kind of dye or what's in the paper, and we're making organic stuff here, so I don't want that. All right, so now I just heard the pot go off. So what we're going to do is we're going to pour our sugar in one of our big pots, which I've just done. And I'm going to go ahead and empty the whole contents of this pot in the hot water into this big pot that we have. And what we're going to do is we're going to melt the sugar. Make sure that there's no sugar left in its solid form. We want it to be all dissolved into the hot water.
Okay.
You just keep stirring until you do that. And then once you got that going, you can put your tea bags in. Now I'm going to go ahead and get the hot water started for our second batch, since we're doing 2 batches here.
Do you fill the pot all the way up to the top?
No, I'll show you. There's a line on the pot that says this is the max size. So
that's what I mean. Do you fill it
to the max?
To the max.
To the max. But I'll show you what that line is as soon as I get this filled up. Why don't you stir that while we're going? It's really not a hard thing to do. It's really easy to make.
Well, it's really not the difficulty of doing it. It's the difficulty of remembering how to do it.
Right.
Because I don't want to do it wrong.
Now you see on here, Brandon, this says max right there. Do you see that?
Yeah, I see
That's
it.
how high you fill it. Once you got it all filled, you put it back on the thing and just push the button down. Have you used this before?
Yeah, multiple times.
All right, now let's see. Look in the middle there. Now I want you to look in the middle. You see what's in the middle? Right there? Sugar. So that's not dissolved yet. So let's stir in the middle to get that little bit dissolved. It's almost there. Sugar in its solid form. Of course, this whole thing now is watery sugar. Sugary water, I should say. All right, I think we got it.
Sugar in its liquid
now
form.
Look, now that's right. It's been all dissolved. You see no solid sugar in there anymore.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and put this in here.
We put bags in now?
Yes. Now we're ready to put our 6 tea bags. Now, like I said, I tied them together because it's just easier to do it for me. So I'm just going to let them go in there. And now what happens is this is just going to sit in here until it gets cool. You want it to be room temperature. You never want to put hot water in your SCOBY because it will kill it. So you just want it to sit here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a plate, and I'm just going to put a plate right over the top of it like this. So it's going to be steeping here, and no bugs can get in it. It's going to, not that we have bugs in the house, but I just like to do it as a precaution. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put the second batch of sugar in our pot while we're trying to get the hot water going.
All right.
I'm going to go ahead and get my 6 tea bags ready. 4, 5. We need one more. All right. So like I said, this is how I do it. I just get them all together first, like this. By the tea bag, the actual label on the tea bag. Get them all together. Now this one I've already pulled it off when I was demonstrating what I did, but I'm going to put it together here with it. And then I just loop it through, make a knot. Just loop it through. It doesn't really matter where the knot falls on the thing. It doesn't really matter any of that, but I just like to trouble this morning. All right, so there. Now I've got the knot in, and now I'm just going to easily pull all these off. See, they just easily pull off because they're just stapled on. Now we're ready for a second batch. Okay, this is still cooking over here. We did have enough in those 2 bags. I might even be able to make one more. Let me measure and see if I can make one more. You definitely don't want to skimp on your tea or your sugar because that makes the blend, the acid alkaline blend, that's going to let you. Oh, maybe I do. Let's see, huh? No. See, I'm a little short. I've got 1 3/4 cups, so we don't have enough to do a whole nother batch, so we're going to have to go and get some more sugar before we do that batch. But we'll have half of it done, and so it's going to be cooled down. See, the whole reason I'm doing this is because before we go run all of our errands, I want this to be cooling down all day while we're gone. So when we get back, now we're ready to really add it to it. Okay. I hear the pot's getting hot over here. So as soon as it clicks off, oh, that's the coffee. We forgot. Did you want coffee?
No.
I may have a cup while we're just sitting around.
Yeah, I'll have a cup too.
You will? Okay.
I'll just have black.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna pour it into cups.
Yeah.
Fix it however you want.
You could just fill it up.
No, I can't because there's not quite a full cup of coffee, so I'm distributing it equally between the 2. All right.
I didn't know there wasn't quite a full cup.
Yeah, it's not. Mom had already made it and had hers. She said she had some left over, so. But it's fine. I don't need a full one. Do you need a full cup? Are you going to drink some kombucha before we leave?
Yeah, I'm going to drink some kombucha.
Okay. You know you got several bottles of kombucha open here. Look, you got this one down here.
I do?
You got that one right there.
Oh, I think that must be Mom's.
This?
Oh, that's that vitamin C stuff.
Oh, that's good. I'm going to have some of that. Yeah, that's good. That's good for us.
Yeah, Mom decided to put it in one of those kombucha bottles.
That's smart. Yeah, that's smart. Why not use it? I like that idea. That's good. Good thinking. Your mom's she's got some good thinking.
She got something right for once.
She gets a lot right, Brandon. You don't give her credit. She's basically taking college credits at her age. I think it's great. I wish I had that capability, man. Did she give me some agave? Yeah, she did. Yeah, see, Mom, my agave. My coffee.
Yeah, she remembered your agave, but not your clothes.
No, well, that's okay. That was at the cleaners. That was not her fault.
And you told her like 6 times,
Brandon,
didn't you?
I did not. I forgot about it until I was coming home and then thought, ooh, it's been a month.
At least.
They still have my clothes.
I highly doubt it.
No, they did. I got them. I got them yesterday.
Awesome.
Okay.
I probably knew you were traveling or something.
No, she made a comment about how late it had, and I said, well, she closed on Thanksgiving, so I couldn't pick them up. She closed like Thanksgiving, the day after Thanksgiving, the Saturday after Thanksgiving, and the Sunday. Of course, they're always closed on Sunday, but she closed that whole time, so I thought I could go pick them up. You know, we didn't get that check for a while, remember? So I couldn't even pick it up till we got the money.
Better late than never.
Well, thank God she hadn't sold them or gotten rid of them. That's what I was worried about. They would be there. They'd be gone. Let's give you more time.
Well, I think different laundry people do different things.
Yeah, maybe it's 90 days. I don't know. I've never really read it because normally I go pick it up within days of putting it there. I'd love to get it the next day.
From now on, do it yourself instead of telling Mom, because she'll forget.
She doesn't forget. I tried to do it myself. I just told you that the dang laundry closed for the holidays.
Yeah, I know.
So be careful. This gets warm where it steeps, so you want to be sure that you don't put paper or anything on there. Not that it would combust, but just be aware that this gets kind of warm from steeping. I gotta find a right. I know that this pot, when I've done this the last time, this pot is weird, and you can only use certain small plates.
Certain diameter plates.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that doesn't work. Way too big. Oh, I think I used this bowl.
Yeah, you use that blue bowl.
Did I? I think I did. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, that's how it works. Okay, good. So we'll use that blue bowl again. Okay, our water is now hot, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take our spoon. We're going to pour all the contents of the pot into our 2 cups of organic sugar, and we're just going to melt that sugar. Be careful not to burn yourself when you're dumping this out. You don't want
Yeah,
that to
Dad.
happen. No, I'm not planning on it. Some of the water gets in that lid. I don't really know how that happens, but
It's the steam.
no, it gets into the actual lid itself. All right. It must happen when you're emptying it. You know, the water, all that pressure there. Anyway. Okay, I think we got it. Now I'm just going to put my 6 tea bags in here. I'm just going to get them a little wet. I'm moving them around so they get wet so that they'll be floating to the bottom, you know, so they'll go down with the heaviness of the fluid. Because if you don't, some of the tea may stay at the top. So do you see what I'm doing? I'm just kind of, I guess, I forget what they're dunking it so that it gets hot, so that, wet, so that it all goes in there. And then that's it. Then we're just going to put the top on it and let it steep too.
Well, how long should you let it steep?
Well, you want the pot to be cold, warm, room temperature. Room temperature. You just remember that you don't want to ever put the hot kombucha in the SCOBY, because if you put the hot kombucha in the SCOBY, it's going to damage your SCOBY, and you need your SCOBY to be healthy. So we're going to now just let it sit while we go run our errands, and then when we come back, we'll take the next step. Okay, turn it off.